Real quick, before we start the video, I wanted to say thank you to a new channel member that has just joined us, Skyke or Squeak. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to say that. Squeak or Skyke, if you're watching this video, please let us know how to say your name phonetically down in the comment section below. We appreciate you very much for joining the channel. Also, thank you to our existing channel members as well, Blake Dowell, Racing Vagabond, and Easy Does It. If you would like to be a channel member, you can do so by hitting the join button right below your screen here. We appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you want to join, that would be awesome. If not, well, we appreciate your support anyways. Now let's jump into the race preview for Lernerville Speedway for tomorrow night's race with High Limit Racing. All right, race number 30 is almost here with High Limit Racing. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, July 23rd, the series visits Lernerville Speedway for what will actually be the second visit in the history of High Limit. Happened last year. There was a race, the Commonwealth Clash, back in September, I believe. This is, like I said, race number 30 of 2024 already for High Limit. It seems like it's going by super, super quick, already past the halfway point of the year. The track is in Sarver, Pennsylvania. It's a 4/10 mile oval, according to the website and according to the thirdturn.com. 4/10 mile oval, just, a little bit less than a half mile, which is kind of crazy to think because it feels like to me that Lernerville is almost like a 3/8. It feels much, much smaller than a 4/10 or a small half mile. It's going to be the Don Martin Memorial Silver Cup, so a very famous race in the state of Pennsylvania. Obviously, Lernerville not considered Central PA. It is Western PA, but still a very, very prestigious race out there in that area. And we're looking forward to getting over there for the Silver Cup on tomorrow night. The weather is looking pretty solid as of right now, 84 degrees for a high, a low of 66 degrees. The rain chances are just 35%, and I looked a little bit earlier, and they did go down, but I had already written the board, so left it at 35. Last I checked, I think it was about 25, maybe 30, and so it looks like it's going down. Mostly cloudy and light winds to be expected over there in Sarver tomorrow night. The race will pay $25,000 to the winner and $1,500 to take the green flag. And the estimated car count right now is about 30-ish, and I'm expecting, I'm going to say 30-ish on the low end. I could see 35 cars showing up tomorrow night at Lernerville. The most recent 410 winners, obviously, if you're not familiar, Lernerville is a weekly 410 racing track, and so they have ran a lot this year already. We're looking at the last 5 winners with their weekly series. July 19th, Carl Bowser was a winner. On July 12th, it was Mark Smith. June 28th, Dale Blaney, the lowrider, got a win over there. June 14th, Brandon Spithaller got a win. And on June 7th, it was AJ Flick getting the victory at Lernerville. Now, looking at the point standings for Kubota High Limit Racing when we go into this race, Brad Sweet with 1,836 points. He has an 81-point lead over Tyler Courtney. And I just noticed this when I put the board together. Look how close the battle for the third spot is in High Limit Racing points right now. Brett Marks minus 229. Rico Abreu is actually past Corey Day after his win at Portsmouth. He is minus 273, and Corey Day minus 284 in the 5th position. So I can't do math very good, but it looks like about 60-ish, 50-ish points between 3rd through 5th. And I believe the guy in 6th is Justin Pecker, James McFadden. They are also closing in on that race for the 5th position. So things are getting pretty interesting from 3rd on back in the High Limit Racing point standings, and we'll see if that continues when we get to Lernerville tomorrow night. The track record going in was set at the High Limit race last year, the Commonwealth Clash, by Brad Sweet. It's a 12.300 second time on September 26th of 2023. Sweet was the first car out for qualifying that night. And so we'll see if we can get anywhere near that track record. If it's going to be mostly cloudy, if it's going to be a little bit humid, I could maybe see us getting to that track record. And so we'll wait and see what happens. Now, the results from that race on September 26th from last year, the Commonwealth Clash, it was David Gravel who got the win. And obviously, Gravel has been red hot here recently. Just got the Joker's Jackpot and the King's Royal win and the Brad Doty Classic win all in 1 week, about $300,000 for David Gravel over the last week. And I believe that Gravel was supposed to be at this race until he just won, so much money in 1 week. I think they're going to take an extra day off to probably, recuperate from celebrating for all the wins. But Gravel was the winner last year. Rico Abreu came from 9th to 2nd. Brad Sweet finished in the 3rd spot. James McFadden was 4th, and Corey Eliason went from 16th to 5th. In that race, there were 3 different leaders. Gravel obviously led, Sweet led, and Kyle Larson also led the race there at the Commonwealth Clash last year. Now, looking at the non-high rollers, who do we expect to be in the house? It's hard to tell because Lernerville, like I said, does have a weekly series. We don't know how many of those guys are going to be coming out and racing. Some of them don't have a fire bottle to meet the, the safety, protocols that we need with high limit racing. Some guys don't have that kind of stuff. And so we'll wait and see. But here's the guys that we know will be there. AJ Flick, I think he's got 39 career Lernerville Speedway wins. He will be there in the car number 2F. John Jarek, one of their weekly competitors, will be there, as well as Jacob Degenwald. Matt Farnham in the 7NY. We saw him a few times this year with High Limit up in New York. Carl Bowser, we talked about him over here, already a winner this year. Brandon Mattis, as well as Cody Bova, will be making his High Limit Racing debut. Brandon Spithaller, we talked about him over there as well. We've seen him a few times this year. Brent Mattis, also Cody Hartlaub, ready to make his High Limit Racing debut. Going to be coming out from Central PA to run at Lernerville. I believe it's also his Lernerville Speedway debut. And Hartlaub has been fun to watch so far this year. Has really impressed a lot of people in that Trone Outdoor 39 car. We'll see if he can put a good night together at Lernerville. Anthony Macri, he will be there, as well as Cy Lynch and Michael Bauer in the 46 car. So pretty solid field right now. Like I said, it's about 30 cars that we have that we know will be there. I would not be shocked at all to see us get to 35. It's a pretty hotbed of sprint car racing right there in that Lernerville area, not too far away from Ohio and not too far away from Central PA as well. And so 35 cars, I think, could happen on a Tuesday night. Also, wanted to mention this. Tuesday night, this is not a midweek Money Series event. This is not, obviously it's a midweek event, but it's not underneath of that midweek Money Series championship battle. And that is why I have the full championship points up there on the board, because it's not a midweek Money Series event. The High Roller playlist, it's going to be Casey Kane. We've gone through every single driver that's full-time with the series. At Eldora, we had the greatest hits playlist from each song, or one song from each guy's playlist. And now everybody has a second set of songs that we're going to go through now for the second part of the season. And Casey Kane will kick that off tomorrow night at Lernerville Speedway. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something new. Let me know down in the comments section below. Are you guys going to be there? If you are, let us know your win picks. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate that very much. Also, if you're watching on Flow, thank you guys for watching and your support as well. And we'll talk to you again here soon on the channel, guys. Thank you so much once again. We'll have another video coming out later today, looking once again at an updated list at the Knoxville Nationals entry list. That'll be out later today. So thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.